So it's January 4th, 2026. First vlog of 2026. I decided I'd just do a hike and take some photos. See what I could see. I don't think I'll see much wildlife, but maybe I will. The first place we're coming into is Donald Hackbarth Trail, which is right there. And the trail's down there behind me. There's multiple that feed into this trail, and then it ends at Lake Andrea in Pleasant Prairie, Wisconsin. So there's multiple different trails to go on here. I'm going to go on the one here first. I think the other ones circle around, so there's really no point in doing that. And here they are without me in the frame. So this looks like the main one right here. It'd be nice if there was a map here. And that one kind of looks like a dead end, so. And here's the parking area over here. A lot of open areas. I don't know what that's for, if it's just for hiking, but it's not like the regular trails. So here's the wetland zone. Turtles, deer, buck, and then beaver and muskrats. But none of it probably in winter. And there's a trail where we'll be going. So let's go over here. Looks like there's a bridge coming up here. So let's go see what this is like. It actually looks kind of long. So it's probably over a wetland area. So let's go check it out. So I'm not sure how new this is. It looks like it's actually fairly new. So, because the bridge looks new and all the structures like this one look new. So I'm not really sure how old it is. Not that it really matters, but I don't know if this is going to be a like a bench or if it's going to be an information board. But here's the bridge we're going to cross here. Let me do this in a minute. Take a photo of it first. Walking over the bridge here. Looking for some birds. I'm not seeing any yet. I saw one fly by, but nothing else besides that. Trying to see if there's any in the trees, but I'm not seeing any. Well, looks like there's a bird coming up here. There's a few actually. I'm not sure if in the spring this fills with water or not. This is my first time here, so. And it's January 4th today. I'm assuming it fills with water because this bridge is actually pretty long. Up, same picture as before. Jerome Creek Preserve. It had a different name at the front. Nice long bridge. Well, they do have a birdhouse out there. And all around here is industry, so it's kind of amazing this preserve's just out here. Oh, here's some water. Like a creek area. There's a few birds flying around. I see a little bit of the waterfall going there. See the frozen ice here. And I'll put in pictures because I got a better zoom. But the ice formations are actually really cool. This is a really wide angle action camera. All frozen over the little creek here. That's 2x zoom on the action cam. See how that does. So you can kind of see it a little bit better. And there's some more water coming down there. This is just looking around the area. There's a little bit of water moving here, but not a lot. But enough where I think there'd be more birds. There's the bridge I've gone on so far. And here's the other half. I don't know if I can go down there or not. I'm going to look for a way to go down there. So just finishing up the bridge here. A couple birds just went over there. So they come in and get some water here. Then they head back up into the tree. I could see one there. If I could get it with the bigger camera. Here's the bridge I just finished up on. Kind of right over there is where I was taking the pictures of the frozen water. We're going to see where this trail takes us to. I hear some shooting out there, so this is no hunting in this area, so it should be far enough away. There's not much snow. pretty much just a trace left. There was maybe an inch a couple days ago. There's a tree that's fallen down. See the root structure there. Trail goes pretty far this way, so we'll see how far it is. There's a bench here. I can see that the trail definitely goes to the right. Oh, there's actually an overlook over here. And a little bench to take a rest on. Elevation to see the birds or to photograph the birds. Walking up onto the bird platform here. See how many birds we can find here or see here, if any. I have a 135 millimeter with me, so it's definitely not enough for birding, unless they're really close. It's probably 32 out today, so they're not going to be very active. So the bird area, the bird overlook is there. That's where the long bridge was, and this is an area that we haven't done yet. So we'll see how long this is and where this will take us to. See, the sun's starting to peek out there a little bit. It looks like we have another intersection coming up. They have signs because they have all the different trails, and I don't know which one leads to what. So it'd be kind of nice to know, but you kind of have to keep your bearings on where you've been and where you want to go. You can see here, it's just a path this way and a path that way. So I'm going to go this way. Looks like it's a path least traveled or less traveled. See what's down here. Here's another crossroad. You can go right, straight, or left. It looks like they might have stuff posted here at some point, but there's nothing up here right now. There was a guy who went the other way. Oh, there he is. He just went by. So maybe they all just cross. Oh, here we go. That's what I'm looking for. Here's the map that I found over here. Okay, so here's the bridge we came in on. Had the overlook. So I think we're somewhere in here, in this area. So it looks like it does a turn here onto Park Drive, then a big loop around. Oh, it dead ends too. So I guess I really can't get too lost. So there's an information here and here. Oh, and over here. Pretty nice if there was one up here too. And there's multiple trails in here. Oh, I didn't realize it comes up on Lake Andrea. So I'm doing this midday, and not the best for birding, and plus it's cold. That's probably the second reason I'm actually not seeing too many. So I'm just going to continue on the hike here just to see if there's anything else to see. Sun coming through there. Still going through here to the far area. There's a road off to the side over here. I believe this is 165. And this is right over the border from Illinois into Wisconsin. You can go either way on the trail, so let's check out the board here. One right now because it tees, and I was at this one a minute ago, so I took the yellow one around. So I have this white area to do, which has a turnaround, and then I'm going to kind of cut back up this way and go to Lake Andrea, and then back around and back up to the bridge. It shouldn't be much further now. Just making sure my mic's still there. It shouldn't be much further now for this dead end, so take this and see where this takes us, and then head back, backtrack a little bit, and get to Lake Andrea. Just walking towards the end here of the one section before I backtrack. This area here is one big loop, I believe, at the end, according to the map, so either way it's going to get me back to the same area. I'm not sure if it's going to go over to the creek or not. We'll see when we get to the turnaround up here. So the end here is just a whole bunch of timber stacked up. I believe the creek's on the other side. Maybe someday they'll put a bridge in, I don't know. I don't know if they own all the land or not. Yep, the water's down there. So this is kind of where it ends, so I'm going to backtrack, head back the way that I came. Just some of the trees there. That one's a pretty tall one. Train in the background. Train tracks are maybe a mile away. So here we are back at the information area over there. and that's where we came from originally. So we're just backtracking, and now this way that I'm going to take here at the T intersection, that was going to take me back over to Lake Andrea, which should probably be there in like 5 minutes. It's not a crazy large area, but it is kind of, it's actually really nice to hike. It's pretty quiet here. This stump here looks pretty interesting. Try to get a picture of this. Oh, actually from the other side it's probably better. Oh yeah. This section here that's going to Lake Andrea actually seems like it's paved underneath. It feels like asphalt underneath, so probably shouldn't be too far now. Most of it is crushed limestone or just dirt is what it looks like. So looking up here, I can see a whole bunch of nests up here, and I will zoom in with the other camera now. So this is on the A6700, just to get the 135 millimeters. Here's an interesting old log here. I could go over there and see a nest, but it's very prickly shrubbery on the ground. I do a little, this looks like a little man-made path, but see if I can see anything in here. I was kind of hoping to see more birds, or any birds at this point. Doesn't look like there's any here, so. Again, it's not the best point of the day. Probably in the early in the morning it would be good. Too bad there's nothing out there right now. That's just out to the side there. All the trees. Some of those nests are really tall up in there too. Coming up on the bridge here. Hearing a few birds. Oh, there's one right there. Oh, there's actually a couple right there. Let me zoom in with the other camera. Now I don't have the best lens for this right now. There's a couple birds here. Pretty much robins. Another bird up there. He's grabbing something. It's kind of frozen there, so I don't know what he'd be getting. Here's looking down the frozen stream here. There's not the big camera. Some frozen ribbons there. Just heading back to the car now. Saw a couple squirrels and a couple robins, so not much nature-wise. But the actual hiking was actually a lot of fun. I'll come back at a better time and when it's warmer, see if I can see more animals next time, later in 2026.